Oh, we met in a session in 2012 or 13 or something, and it was, I remember Googling your name. I'd heard you were good with lyrics, and it was a publisher that put us together in a session in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, he's great at lyrics, he's working with the Dixie Chicks right now, and I was like, sounds awesome. And Googling you and coming across your album, Golden Age and the Silver Girl.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I heard things about it, I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
In my 20s, I drove around the country in a hatchback and played folk music to whatever bar or cafe would have me. Honestly, you know, you have one-to-one interactions, you communicate with individuals, and that's meaningful. That's what keeps you going. But with the Midnight, it's it's not 40 cap coffee shops. It's a lot of people who come to you and will tell you their problems and their stories and their aspirations.
I had just came out of I was in the middle of sort of breakup, and so I was in a sort of emotional space anyway, and needed to kind of do something that wasn't just a sort of top 40 radio song.
You know, even from the first album, I kind of looked at it thematically as, you know, being able to paint pictures of a nostalgia of a past that I didn't experience in some ways, and wish I did, or wish I, you know, had, you know, take things that were real to me, and to create kind of an alternate fantasy mythology around them. That's the fun for me.
Meeting Tyler was sort of a gateway into, oh, this makes me feel things that I can express myself in a way that I can't do on a, you know, on a song with a sort of top 40 radio artist. And so for me, it was a very internal, feeding my soul.
You know, I've worked every crappy job there is, and this is by far the best job I've ever had. Yeah. We're a band called The Midnight, based out of LA, and we've only been performing live for the past couple years, only seriously in the last year. So this is kind of the beginning of our band as a live band.
maps in Europe, they're kind of funny. It's hard to sit right at the there we go. So I bring my set of sort of background and my experiences and my taste and sensibilities, and Tyler brings a completely opposite sensibility, and there's a tiny little sliver where the parts of the Venn diagram sort of meet, and that's the midnight. And we always say it's always the best thing when it's sort of 50% of both of our sensibilities. That's when I think we're strongest. Look at that. Look at that. I'd say my strengths as a musician, it's weird because I played drums for about 10 years before I even got into music production, and it was only when I was maybe about 17 I actually came across, I was listening to like R&B music and like Blackstreet, and I came across Missy Elliott's first album, and it was like Timbaland, and like those beats just like blew my mind. I was like, what is this? You can't, those things are sounds you couldn't make with a real drum kit or whatever. I'll take a glass of water if you want to give it to me. Thank you so much. I'll take it. My drumming is my main instrument for sure, which is ironic because it's only now that I've come back from touring with the Midnight that I'm going back to the drums and playing more drums. It's fun. But in the studio I don't use that, obviously. It's all keys and synths and stuff. So I try to make do as best as I can on stage and in the studio in terms of playing solos, and I really enjoy it, but I also know I'm not, by no means am I like a virtuoso synth player. So I am very lucky that the fans have given us the grace of, letting me play a few solos now and then. But that's the fun of playing with other good musicians. They lift you up,
So Tim and I met in Los Angeles many years ago. Tim comes from the production world. I come from the singer-songwriter world. Where we meet here in the middle is what we call the midnight. And we're so happy and so grateful to be able to play across the world for you guys. I'm gonna take a seat for a second and let Tim flex a little bit and do what he does best. You guys give it up for my beautiful partner, Tim McEwen.
He's never called me beautiful before. It's the first.
Then show us the mark.
So that's part of the fun of it, I think. That you get to do stuff that isn't always, that you can't really do on mainstream radio or mainstream artists and stuff.
And even though at the heart of it we're a pop band, or an indie pop band or whatever you want to call it, but these are songs, but it's definitely leaning in the alternative direction, and it's melodies and it's great lyrics and it's storytelling at the heart of it. So that's where we meet and we can completely speak the same language. And I think the fun of it is that I might have certain connotations to a sound or whatever, and to Tyler, he might hear something and go, oh my god, that reminds me of this Garth Brooks song. And I'd be like, okay, I've never heard that, because I never listened to Garth Brooks when I was a kid. It wasn't, no one plays that in Denmark, really. I think growing up in Scandinavia, we have a very strong melodic tradition in songwriting. Look at, a lot of the Swedish bands, just very, very strong pop songs. Yeah, and then Tyler comes from a completely different background, but not so different after all. It's like Springsteen and Paul Simon and James Taylor and all that kind of stuff, and Bob Dylan. But I also grew up listening, while I didn't grow up listening to a lot of Springsteen or Paul Simon or Bob Dylan, but for me it was like Pat Metheny and James Taylor, Michael McDonald, Phil Collins, The Police, Toto, all those guys. So it's different, but it's also of the same school of it's classic songwriting. I just rap our songs. I dress them up as 80s songs, but they're really just songs. They're just wearing different clothes. They're dressed up like Don Johnson. If you don't like the 80s, you're gonna fucking hate this. But if you do like it, you're gonna love it.
I just want to say it's amazing that 1,800 people even know about us in Manchester, let alone want to come out on a night like this. So thank you. And I know I speak for Tyler too and the rest of the guys. And it literally wouldn't be possible if you guys didn't show up. And, so we wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here. So thank you.
That's absolutely right. We made our first EP and then we were like, well, that was fun. And then you guys hounded us on the internet, so we made more. And you kept hounding, so here we are. This song is called Los Angeles. forever tonight. It feels good, doesn't it? Helicopters against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. If we live forever, let us live forever tonight.
Let's go, baby! Dude, that was so
Pretty cool. 96th show of all time.
Wow.
In how many years? Like, what, 2 years?
A year.
Yeah, wow. Jesus.
I mean,
big show
yeah.
on this tour.
For real. I mean, they played their first show in November of 2017, but then they didn't play.
Yeah. It's fun when it's good, and it's good when it's fun. Quote Tyler Lyle.
Pubs, blue ribbon fridge. When did that fridge get put in here?
From my point of view, the reason that our music is connecting with people, I think we both come from traditional songwriting, but I think it's two-part. I think my tracks, I tend to dress our songs up in a sort of, I add a bit of a sheen. I like things to be a little glossy sometimes, and I think you can sort of Trojan horse that into people's hearts, because I think then you add the depth of songwriting that you bring to the table, and I think that makes it stand out from maybe some other. If you look at synthwave and outrun, and which is the scene we came from, a lot of that is like fast cars and like hot girls and sunsets and palm trees, and that's fun and it's cool, and I loved kind of doing a very specific thing.
Right.
But I think we just chose to dress our songs up like that, but really they're classically written songs about and using language that has some depth to it.
I feel like it really started with Nocturnal. That was the first time we went into it with the full intention of like, we're gonna make this batch of songs feel like something. Yeah. And it's not a concept album in the sense that you have a narrative that you want to talk through. It's more of a feel. It's much more of an emotional sort of satellites orbiting one sort of central planet of feeling rather than meaning. Kids, if this turns into the arc that we think it will, then that will be a little bit more of a thought out narrative premise, as well as a feel. So I think maybe that's what the Midnight is for now, is trying to pinpoint certain emotions in childhood and adolescence and adulthood that pull out nostalgia. I think nostalgia is the theme for everything. Yeah. I think we're just getting a little more.
Seems to be the prism.
Yeah.
97.
97? Oh, wow. Let's go. 97!
Love you, brother.
On it again.
And the Odyssey.
I love you, Ben. Get a hug too. Let's go.
I've been to make it through is to take what's in front of you and feel death through the sea. All the lights in front of me, drive to the coast, faster till it disappears.
Yeah, the seed of the song always comes out of the blue, and all the songwriters that I know either keep a physical journal or they take notes on their phone. But the little flashes come from the angels or whatever, and from that you work, you labor through the song and you build it. And I think there's something amazing about that process because the inspiration is not something you earn. It's not something you worked for. It's not what fills the seats at the auditorium. It's given to you as a gift so that you can labor through and you get to pay your rent on that labor. But what you're doing is merely passing on that inspiration to other people in the way that you know best how to. So the song always comes as a moment of magic, and then comes the work, and then comes the labor, which I think is also very important.
Waiting all day just for my sake, for a bell to ring.
So right now we're in the Ducal ruins of a castle that my ancestors supposedly built, many hundreds and hundreds of years ago. I grew up in the church. I grew up making music in the context of the local Methodist church and then the local Baptist church, and I left that pretty early on, certainly before I started making music on my own. And I don't consider myself religious in that kind of way anymore. John F. Kennedy on his desk had a little quote that said, "Oh Lord, your ocean is so big and my boat is so small." And it's good to feel that, and you feel that when you put your hands above your head, especially when 1,000 other people around you are doing it.
you know, it's not in worship of something else, but it is in surrender against the ego. It's trying to become a hive, trying to collective effervescence, I think is the term. Yeah, there's something worshipful about it, and it's not a religious move, but it just feels good to get out of your own skin for a second. Yeah, and I think that's a way to get out of our tiny skull-sized kingdom for a couple seconds. Yeah.
What? They got you sweater. I don't want to.
Sweaters?
Yeah, like you had some weird thing on your rider, and then they actually got it for you.
Oh, no.
And Tim's wearing one of them now, but there's another one. I don't know where it is, but.
Chris stole it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
this
nice.
Is great.
We got a free sweater from the venue today, me and Tyler. We have it in our rider for every venue that we want. The sweater from Die Hard 2 and a Betamax copy of Predator 1, which doesn't exist. And obviously we don't want a real sweater.
Usually, if a venue is nice and reads through the whole thing, they just print out a picture of him wearing a sweater. Bruce Willis, that is. But this is the first time we've actually gotten a sweater, so I feel warmer and cozy already. Yeah.
Jake he's tuning the room. So right now there's a bunch of frequencies. In any room you go into, any room will be different acoustically. So right now Jake is sort of sweeping for the frequencies that could be troublesome and create feedback. And so sometimes he'll play a song that he knows very well and he can sweep the frequencies. Sometimes he's just doing it with a voice, like he's doing right now. So he's looking for frequencies that could create resonance, and when we're singing through the mics, all the sound goes through the mics and then it gets played through the speakers, and then the mics picks it up and that's feedback. So you're kind of always searching for the troublesome frequencies that can get really resonancy and create problems during the show.
Tim has a tendency to bang on his triggers that make the sounds that come out of this. Thankfully, triggers are quite inexpensive, and so we occasionally have to replace them. This is the first tour where we've ever tried to use triggers.
And what's a trigger?
When you hit these, it makes a sound come through a brain or whatever box, and this time it's coming through the SPDSX, which goes out to the house. And so we have some sounds programmed in. When he hits these, it comes out of here, digitally. And that's it. Very simple. Very old technology. Has not changed since the 80s.
been sick. Jesse is sick. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Show must go on. I was there.
We'll see what comes out of this horn.
Let's play Vampires.
Strangers in our dark room, laughing jokes they didn't quite hear. Frosted window panes and cheap champagne, a face appears. And anything could happen in these cathedrals of Rome, where shadow people dance and trade their glance and walk on. Watching Midtown empty out as I kiss her face. They say we come from nothing and to nothing will return. And in between is gravity and bridges left to burn.
sell parts of my soul for a cappuccino right now. And maybe also my body. Sexual. No, just kidding. Cut that out. Like, no. It's funny, venue showers, you rarely get both. Either the water pressure's super low but it's hot, or it's like, oh, no hot water, but a lot of water. This time was the first. Hot shower, but it took me like 10 minutes because there was just great, like barely any water coming out. Yeah, so no water pressure.
Let's go up these stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made my home in a tin-top bomb, and I was so happy with 28 years of free falling. Oh, but now it's all guts and I'm balling. And she was born in a tenement, walk up with shit for nerves. You know she never learned to talk to adults. She said everything's easier in here. Like the dancer with bruises who gathers the cash from music.
Oh my god. They had to make the bench metal and make it extra cold.
What's your favorite 80s movie? I have one that comes to mind right now, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I'd have to say Terminator 1. My favorite 80s movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's a good one too, I'll take that one. We're currently in Bristol. Sunny, beautiful Bristol. It's actually a pretty brisk, nice day. We're playing a show tonight at SWX, I think it's called, or something like that. Sure. I think it's a 1,000-cap venue. I don't know if we're sold out, but I think we are.
Sold out tonight.
All the ticket sales have been really amazing in the UK, and it's incredible. The Brits bring it, man. They bring it.
The Brits aren't afraid to party.
Get rowdy.
Yeah.
It's good to look for America too.
We sing for the people who are looked over, who are oppressed, who are abused by the powers and authorities. This song is for the people in all countries who are looked over. This song's called America Too.
That was the last Zycam, Jesse. I'm so sorry.
I was.
I looked all over.
I'm sorry that I broke it.
Oh, that's fine.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. You're the sickie. Oh man.
How you feel, Tyler?
I feel good. I feel
feel good. Yeah.
I think we're all stoked for tomorrow. The London show is going to be the biggest show we've ever played. And it's going to be sold out, and it's going to be around 3,000 people. And it's going to be amazing. And it's show number 100, which is insane.
Come a long way in a year. Long way. We were at what, show 2020 last year, this time?
I think I met you guys at 22. Was it Laswell?
And we haven't gotten better, which is the astounding part.
I was going to say that. Trying to be polite.
You've never been one to be polite, Nicole Amigo. I'm just kidding.
The evil chuckle.
There's an open road, and now an open door, and a pretty girl's hand beside yours. Do you know?
So this is the chorus with this is sort of the last chorus with the full stack of the vocals. Play the drum stuff. It's still early stages, but it feels really.
Two halves of the world. Hold her hand.
Feels big, right? Let me play you the drums. I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna make the vocals. So when the final thing drops, imagine it comes in with a feel like awesome. But I'll play you just the loop. I'm gonna add the pancake, layers so you can hear.
Tim, it's sounding
so good. It's gonna be
so
really
good, dude.
This sounds good.
I love how the bass anticipates the next too. Yeah, it's great. So
this is where it gets rowdy on the turn on here. So
yeah,
just loud. Stadium song, right?
I love you, man. It sounds so good.
There's an open floor as the chorus soars, and a pretty girl's hand beside yours. Who knows what you'll find, but the threshold shines. Can you leap from the ledge and bridge the two halves of the world? Hold her hand. We'll never pass this way again. Hold her hand. Forever of a slow dance. Her breath is deeper.
We are at Roundhouse in London. This is currently the largest venue, largest show we've ever played, and it's also our 100th show ever. So it's a bit of a milestone. It also ends our European tour. So
tonight is going to be a fun night. It feels like it's sort of all built to this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a special night.
It's going to feel good. Yeah.
I think the one advice I would give myself as a young buck is it's okay to make all the mistakes.
Mm-hmm. I've signed so many bad deals and done the wrong thing that turned out to be so important for learning.
I think it's okay to just follow your intuition and see where it goes and make some mistakes, and then you learn, you grow, and you're just better equipped.
I love you too, man. I really do.
We'll never pass this way again. Hold her hand. Forever of a slow dance. Her breath is deep as you make it. There's a chance if you take it. And a heart that you break is still a heart. Hold her hand. Hold her hand.
Guys, this has been a good, hard thing. We've done a good, hard thing. We did it together, and we did it well. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for
Love
being
you guys.
here.
Love being here.
That's here. Hey, Timmy.
Woo! Boom.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your hard work. Appreciate it.
We're walking to the stage. We're walking. We're walking. Woo! Going. 100. 100. Woo! Made it.
Let's run away together.
That's amazing.
He nailed that on stage.
You had it done?
That's amazing.
That's good managing right there.
Oh my God! Fuck yeah, motherfuckers!
Wow.
But guys, yeah, what can I say? We're at 100 shows.
We've gotten away with it.
We've fooled them all.
Let's keep fooling them all.
Yeah, congratulations. Very
Guys, we may have figured it out at this point.
Very.
Wait, 4 bottles? 4 bottles.
This is from Live Nation.
Thank you so much.
But
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's just cap this one up and say thank you to everyone for all the hard work. It's been crazy. Jake and Corey are not here right now. Mike is here, yeah. So most of the crew are here. Thank you for everyone. I know I speak for Tyler. This has been amazing. So much work. And so much work on everyone else's parts. We were lucky we get to just show up and make silly noises. So thank you.
100 shows. Oh my gosh. Also, Justin elbowed me in the lip.
Oh, I elbowed him in the lip.
Yeah, and I started bleeding. He's like, I didn't mean to do it. We're having a total moment. He's like, 100 shows, you've done it together, brother. It's a whole thing.
And it's the end of it.
And I'm just like, ow. He's like,
we need a
oh my God.
I'm all about that.
Tim wants a cake. Tim wants a cake.
Tim, cake.
Tim works hard enough, he deserves that cake.
Yeah, that's right. He'll tell you right.
Tim, look at me.
Guys, I might as well go full fat.
My friend wanted a picture of me in the Wham shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
I'm doing this.
No, it's been amazing.
Right.
Genuine pleasure.
Wow, this is going to be legit.
I'm sorry about Steve.
Wow.
Let's commit homicide, guys. Let's do this.
Oh, that was a pretty big.
My ears were up so loud the whole
Yeah, me too. Mine, I really
It's done.
It's just,
Yeah.